Kia ora, my name's Linda Thompson. I have a son, Nathan Thompson, who was born quadriplegic severe cerebral palsy. He's 14 years old, coming on 15. It's been a really tough road with a child and that type of disability. You've got so much against you. You've got facilities, which is highly inaccessible. You've got people and other children sort of questioning my son's disability. Emotionally and physically, it's very hard. But being with my son, I've grown a lot, and mainly emotionally. I'm more appreciative of everything that I have and everything that I get. And my son has taught me patience. I was quite an angry person before I ever had him, but that has been a bonus plus for me, is that anger has really subsided. Spiritually, being with my son, I rather live with him than a normal person. For the simple reason is he never complains, he's always happy, he's got absolute no mobility. He can't talk, he can't walk. I do everything for him, and yet he's the most happiest young man I've ever come across. And I do have a younger son, and he makes up for his brother, because that's continuously the younger one just groans and moans about life. And I have family, community, not really. Because my son is highly sensitive, and he goes on feelings with people, and there's not very many people that he can adjust to. So it's just more so whanau that helps me out. And like just coming in and helping with his home cares, personal cares, taking him out. He's got a half sister that he goes and stays with, and we take him out like to Auckland, Rainbow's Ends and all that. We go travelling quite a lot, especially over the summer period, because we can't go travelling in the winter. We have to more or less keep him indoors because he has no immune system, and the weather plays a major factor in his health. So when it hits the summer period, we're gone, we're out of here. We just go travelling around, camping, and all that. We got a van about over a year ago, and we've been able to use that to take him on trips and everything. If you do ever have a child, like in my case, all I can say is love them. I said they're so precious. You're their everything. You're their hands, their eyes, they're just totally dependent on you. But what you get back from them is much more than what you could ever give them. They give you such love. They change you into a person that appreciates even the most littlest thing in life. So I really do say love them. It's a bonus plus. It's been a bonus plus. The work is hard, the stress is phenomenal. I said my son has taught me I'm a better person today than I was before. I can truly say that. I'm more caring. Any other child I see that has any type of disability, my heart goes out to them, especially the mothers, the parents of their child, because I know how hard it is, and I know I've had a few friends that had children with disabilities. They couldn't cope in the end. They gave them up, and I can understand because they were alone. They didn't have that right support system around them, and their whanau weren't as helpful as they should have been, and because of that, emotionally they couldn't handle it anymore. But that's all I'm just saying is, you know, if you've got that really deep love for your child and you've got the right support system around you, you're a conqueror. Yeah. Te whānau kotahi has been the pinnacle of my life with my son through all these years. Being Māori, I've only been accustomed to having Māori people around me, so to have that organisation come into my life, it was really frightening. I'm nervous because having a Pākehā come into my culture was very, very, very nervous to me, because I didn't know how they were going to accept me, and I didn't know how they were going to accept my culture. But with the people that came in and walked alongside me and my son, oh my gosh, you know, I was so wrong in having thought that. They were the most, absolutely most wonderful people. They taught me how to cope with my son's disability, exercises, mentally, physically, you name it. They gave me all that and much more. They extended not only their working hours with me, but I could even call them up after hours. That's how awesome they were. And that was going back when my son was 2 years old. Now he's coming up 15. They still are with me to this day, and I will never let them go. So I'm really saying they are people. That organisation is a necessity to anybody, and I encourage anybody, you know, just embrace them, because they certainly embraced me, and they're my whānau. They're my, I call them my Pākehā whānau. Yeah. So thank you. In closing, I just want to say one special thing about my son. People and children will look at him and think, oh, he sits in a wheelchair, he doesn't know anything, oh, how sad. Don't ever be fooled. I said, I have an IQ son, and he is that intellectual that if he had the words, or if he could speak, I'm telling you, he would be an Einstein today. He is absolutely brilliant. Yes. So that's what I wanted to say in closing. He is brilliant. He knows everything. He knows about life, and just because he's the way he is, never be fooled by people like that, because they're cleverer than us. I'm telling you that. Thank you.